Previously on Type 0.
The Dominion's ground troops are still retreating. Our warships are hardly damaged. Our foot soldiers are moving forward.
And the Concordian front?
Rubrum is putting up a good fight. They've not made any headway.
Very well. Then, let us now proceed with reverence.
Send your magic energy to Lady Setsna.
Freed of the wedge, the gears start to turn. One by one by one.
There's nobody left alive.
When 9 and 9 meet 9, the depths of reason shall stir. When the seal of creation is broken, a voice like thunder shall sound, and thou shalt know. We have arrived.
Attend hut!
I believe many of you are meeting me for the first time. My name is Miatsk. I am the Cadet Master. I have come here today with a message for Class 0. I thought of assigning you a new commander. But with the uniqueness of your class, I'm going to leave things as they are. I have 2 campaigns for you. The capture of the Concordian capital, then the Militesi capital. First, you will take down the Azure Dragon in Concordia. Moogle, I leave the rest to you.
Kupo!
May the crystal guide you.
So, what did that mean?
Basically, it meant nothing's changed.
So, what do we do about our campaign briefings?
Leave that to me, Kupo!
Yeah. We'd be in a jam without our campaign briefings.
I just said I'd do it, Kupo.
Well, maybe we can ask the tribunes when we get there.
But We'll still get mission orders from above. So maybe we just need to keep an eye on our comms. Kupo.
Cheer up. We were joking.
That's right. We're counting on your direction on missions.
Oh, you two are good to me, Kupo.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I know. You're so worried about Machina that you haven't been eating, right?
What? No, I'm not worried. But Machina has changed.
Really? Well, you'd know watching him all the time.
I do not. But don't you think he seems different since we got back from Milites?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Just don't make Rem worry too much, is all.
Don't touch me for no reason.
Machina?
Why, you...
Hold it! Fighting amongst ourselves won't help anything. Let's go.
And I'll be the one to protect Rem. I don't need help from any of you.
What?
Gator.
Have it your way.
Machina.
It's okay. I'll protect you, Rem. The Dominion. Orience. I'll protect it all myself. I'm not going to lose anyone else.
Man, Queen told us to come here, but why should I visit a guy's grave when I don't even know him?
Well, he was our commanding officer, I guess.
But I'm not sad. Just empty.
I looked him up. According to the records, he was kind of a jerk. When they accused us of assassinating the Queen, he didn't even do anything to try and help us.
Yeah. When we escaped Milites, we were completely on our own.
I don't know what he was like as a commander. But I think Mother really is the only one we can trust. Well, let's go.
Huh.
9, what's wrong?
I just feel like I'm forgetting something really important. Like, I really shouldn't be acting like this.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know.
There's no point worrying about it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Why won't the Azure Dragon move?
Forgive me, but the Azure Dragon is a l'Cie. None can hear her voice now that the Queen is gone.
I know that! Why doesn't it do anything to help Concordia out of this crisis?
l'Cie work to fulfill the focus given them by the crystal. It is you who sought the Empire's aid to—
Enough! I have it! Open Araku. Release the beast to devour the Dominion birds!
Were we to do that, we would not be able to leave the palace.
This is a royal decree. Release the seal on Naraku immediately!
How shall we evacuate the citizens?
I don't care about that! If you are truly a leader of the 5-star Royal Guard, mount an attack and take down the Dominion!
Sire.
Mother! Are you sure? You don't have any objections? Would you sacrifice your life for these—
Hush! As Akatoki Warden of the Royal Guard, it is my responsibility to dutifully obey the King's orders and defend my country. This life I give to the Azure Dragon and all creatures in its realm.
Mother...
I am certain that the path I have chosen will eventually lead to death.
I too am a member of the Akatoki Royal Guard. I shall walk the path laid forth by my warden, no matter what trials may await, and wherever that path will eventually lead.
Very well.
The Dominion forces successfully marched into Concordia's capital, but once there, they were met by the fierce resistance of Celestia and the Azure Dragon. Soon afterwards, the Azure Peristyllium surrendered, while still under siege. The Consortium of 8 was hesitant about Concordia's surrender, issued behind closed gates. But they eventually deemed Concordia incapable of further resistance and declared victory. All that remained in the way of Rubrum completing its unification of Orience was the Militesi capital and the White Peristyllium.
It took a great sacrifice. But now the Dominion has a definite chance of winning.
Yes, we were losing in numbers, but the tides have turned. The next battle will settle it all.
I've been thinking lately. It might all depend on whether or not
we can effectively control the tide of battle.
How did you know what I was going to say?
Huh? I don't know, but I feel like we've had this exact conversation before.
I never said that before. Is this the deja vu that's been bothering you?
That wouldn't tell her what you were about to say. Unless she really has heard all this before.
I wonder what it is. Is something wrong with me? But when Mother saw me, she said that I was perfectly fine.
If Mother says so, then you should be fine.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of people died. Maybe it's because I don't remember them, but it just doesn't feel real.
We should be thankful for all that the crystal does for us. To think how I'd feel if I remembered all of these people. It gives me chills.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I doubt that we'd be able to go on fighting. In fact, if it weren't for the crystal, we wouldn't be able to move forward.
Yeah, but aren't you scared? I mean, even just a little?
Huh? Scared?
Well, what if I just happened to die? Then no one would remember me? Even if I died protecting someone, they'd forget me. You all would. So would Machina.
Well, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't sad. But I still feel better knowing that none of us will be held back by ghosts of the past.
We're cadets, yo, remember? All of us chose this path knowing death is waiting for us right around the corner.
Is wanting people to remember you after you die, is that... Machina?
Rem.
Machina, are you okay? What are you doing out here by yourself?
I was remembering old times.
From back at the village?
Yeah. And when I found you again, we joined Class 0. And... Rem, why did you become a cadet?
Huh? Because I want to be Agito. If I become Agito, I can say goodbye to the powerless Rem that couldn't save our village.
It's strange. We're both here for the same reason, and yet... I don't know anymore. I'm in Class 0. But I don't belong here.
Why would you say that? We're all in this together, helping each other.
Helping each other? No, we're not helping each other. I've always been the only one who's needed help.
Machina.
But it's different now. Now, I can protect you. I've said goodbye to the old Machina, the one who was all talk. You don't have to worry anymore.
Machina, if there's something bothering you, you can tell me. Or anyone in Class 0.
You should go back. The wind's picking up.
Machina.
Just as I had feared. That last defeat has driven us to the edge.
Are we finally ready for some frickin' action, General?
Can you at least try to make an effort to fix your vulgar speech?
Nah, I was freaking born with it. Ain't no fixing it.
How arbitrary. The Dominion forces are closing in. If you want to go back, you may.
Nothing doing.
What?
Look, you took me in and let me be your minion. I may be vulgar, but I'm no frickin' ingrate.
My minion? When did this happen? This place will turn into a battlefield. Go back to the Dominion.
You just frickin' said I could do what I wanted, General. So, I'll frickin' do what I want.
Such folly. I said.
The Militas of your frickin' dreams is still yet to come, am I right?
Hmm?
Well, that's what those frickers behind you are saying.
General! I just did a major tune-up on your MA.
It can fly to the ends of the world.
You'd look pretty bad dying in this beauty, sir.
Yeah! Don't you even think about going out in some blaze of glory, you mother fricker. Come back and be all superior like you always do!
Such folly. Do you not know what they call me? I am Couture the Unscathed. White Thunder, ready for launch.
We have arrived at the White Fortress 2 minutes ahead of ETA. Begin drop. Victory is within our grasp.
Enemy Magitech armor detected. It's Couture, Class 0. Engage at once.
Is this a reprisal as well? To think I'd run into you all so soon!
Class 0, beginning mission.
We've defeated the 6 Militas fleet. All clear in airspace 04.
Too slow! What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Mission complete.
The difference in momentum is too great. I must have overdone it a little. I need to get back to base. What?
Emergency signal from the General's MA. It's an Ultima reading. Why is the General carrying an Ultima bomb?
I'm not going down alone. It's over for Milites anyway. I'll take them all with me.
What? Was it you? Did you put the Ultima bomb?
This signal. Ultima? Even an explosion from the smaller prototype in this vicinity would take out the base, as well as the entire city. And maybe all of Milites.
Damn it! Just a little farther!
This is it. But it should be enough. I suppose this is reprisal for always fighting on the front lines. Perhaps my one regret is... So, this is... truly a reprisal.
General?
Marshal Sid, it's an Ultima bomb. An MA took the malfunctioning prototype high into the atmosphere.
I see.
We've now lost all
So he's
contact
gone.
with it, and it won't answer any of our hails.
We've just received word that the White Peristilium is under our control.
So, it's finally ours. It gave us more trouble than I expected.
And what of Sid Alstein?
We're trying to find him, but...
If we've subdued the crystal of the White Tiger, he will be helpless.
Yes.
Thus, Orience is united under Rubrum. The Vermilion Bird will fly.
Not yet. Just...
Rem!
Rem? With loud noise, the wheels of time turn, carving out hours that cannot return. 1, 2, 3, 4. The time is ripe. The first seal is opened, and the voice of thunder is heard throughout the world.
In other words, this is the
When 9 islands inhabit, the depths of reason shall stir. And the seal of creation shall protect all ourselves. In all the earth is knowledge, the voice like thunder shall sound.
With all things, mortal will live.
Thou shalt not worry.
On this day, the world changed. All of a sudden, the sky turned red, and the ocean was dyed black. Out of the Cimmerian seas arose a temple like none the world had seen, from which the Versus would wreak havoc on all of Orient. The Dominion lost contact with all Academia division heads, as well as Chancellor College. The Lassie Shuyu and Machina both disappeared, despite having no chain of command. Many cadets challenged the marauding Versus and died. Academia was in utter chaos. Amidst the turmoil, traitorous insiders exposed Code Crimson, disclosing Class Zero's once covert operations. In turn, the surviving cadets held Class Zero responsible for the Dominion's downfall.
We're doomed! It's all over! It's Tempest Finis! Those Versus will massacre every last one of us!
They used to depend on us. All of them. Now they've turned against us.
Ha! Fine! Just let him hate us.
All we did was carry out the campaigns Mother and the Dominion brass gave us.
They just want some place to vent their anger.
Or perhaps this is simply our fate. As you know, those once hailed as heroes are doomed to be hunted as heathens.
What the heck is going on? It makes no sense.
Let's calm down and assess the situation. The main problem is, I think we first need to,
You don't see that every day. Queen's panicking.
I'll have you know this is quite serious, Jack. Rem still hasn't woken up.
Yeah. She just passed out, and she's been unconscious ever since. Why didn't she tell us she was sick?
She didn't want us to worry. That must have been her reasoning.
Yeah, that's probably it. She always did lie to us whenever we brought up health issues.
What? You could tell when Remsky was lying?
Well, couldn't everybody?
Apparently, Rem's been sick for a long time. Mother said that current science can't cure her.
The doctors all said her Phantoma is in such a weakened state that she may never awaken again.
You're all bumming me out. Try to be a little more positive, would ya?
Yo, where'd that punk Machina go off to? Rem's in trouble. She needs him, that jerk.
Since all of us remember who Machina is, that's proof that he's still alive.
Ha! So where is he then?
It feels as if Class Zero is beginning to fall apart.
The gloom. It's too much.
But it's hard not to be depressed in this situation.
Listen, acting all gloomy is not gonna wake Rem up or find Machina. If we don't cheer up, we'll just sink deeper and deeper until we drown in sadness.
But cheering up won't change anything either.
It will. If we stay positive, we can picture a brighter future. Then we can come up with better ideas.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Jack.
What?
For the first time in my life, I respect you.
Aw, you're making me blush. Wait, that's not a compliment?
If we have time to worry, then we have time to do something, right? Let's get some information.
Next time on Type 0.
Will you children be able to make it?
What?
Will you darlings be able to make it beyond the void, in spite of the minuscule, no, infinitesimal probability of success?
Inside that temple resides a judge, waiting to perform the final judgment and determine whether Agito has been born into the world.
I defended my kingdom and my people as the Akatoki Warden, and even lost my son. But now, it ends.